In products which have alcohol like perfume, etc., if it's made from something apart from grapes and dates, is this permissible to use? Like one item inquiry was made of sugarcane with a chemical. Yes, those things are generally allowed to use. It's better to avoid, but in some things where you can hardly avoid a small alcohol content, then if it's a minor alcohol content and it's not made from grapes or dates, and it's in a very staple product, then ulama have allowed it for particular purposes. Like there's a need for gaining strength to, for prayer, for medicinal purposes, or whatever the case is. The problem is that we have an issue is that there's a small, minute amount of alcohol that's used in many, many flavorings and so on. So the question that arises there is that it's in everything. It's very difficult to avoid. So if it's in a minute amount, then some scholars have allowed that as long as it's not from grapes or dates. Because if it's from grapes, dates, or dried dates, or sultanas or raisins or whatever, then that will not be allowed at all, even in a small amount, right? This one, there's leniency in that. Generally, it's industrial alcohol of some sort, and this one is made of sugarcane. And that's only allowed because it's part of something like that, and it's not being drunk as wine or as beer. So if somebody says, okay, beer is not made of grapes or dates, made of barley or something, so I should be able to have rice beer or something. No, because you're drinking like beer. In fact, what the ulama say is that if you drink a drink in a way that you drink wine, then that's even wrong, because you're showing resemblance. So if you have a schlur, right, grape juice, and you've got it in a flute or in one of those wine glasses, and you're doing the, whatever it is, what do they do, when they click the glasses together, and you're pretending it's wine, that's haram, they say. That's why I have a massive issue with alcohol-free beer, because it's just like beer at the end of the day. That's why many ulama have said even that is haram, even though it doesn't have sufficient alcohol in there, because it's drunk like alcohol, for the sake of alcohol. Now, if somebody's got a problem with alcohol, and the only way they're going to wean themselves off like nicotine patches, and they're drinking maybe alcohol-free beer privately, that's up to them, that's different. But to introduce it, right, as just to look cool or to resemble or whatever, that the ulama have not allowed, even though it's alcohol free.